Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice, this is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Good morning, Memphis, Tennessee. Today is Monday. Where did the weekend go is what I want to know. I ask this every day and I mean it every single day. Where exactly did the weekend go? Those 48 hours flew by. Can I get a timeout on the weekend, please? The weekend is moving too fast, and it's moving too fast for all of us. Because yes, once again, it is Monday, but it is a good day to be above ground versus below. So good morning, Holly Springs. Good morning, Memphis. Good evening to our TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram family and friends. We thank you for tuning in. We thank you for being a part of our journey. You are truly appreciated. So today's going to be a great show. Today we have Coach Nikki, and today's topic is you don't have to have it all figured out in order for you to start showing up. Your show up time is now. So grab your cup of coffee, get ready for this amazing show. But before we get to that, let's get your daily reminder. Drink your 16 ounces of water as soon as you wake up, and then follow that with your meds, your vitamins, and a delicious breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Always remember that. So I hope everyone's got something delicious to eat as we tune in to these morning affirmations. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. I hope you have some affirmation that's going to get us through this Monday morning.
Yes, good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. I know. Happy Monday. Our 48 hours is over. We back at it. It's going to come again, though, y'all. So just be diligent. Let's be patient. Let's start it off good. Let's go ahead and get it over with. Start your week with purpose and positivity by using affirmations. As always, affirmations set a strong, productive tone, focusing on and welcoming fresh opportunities, setting goals, confidence, and nurturing a resilient mindset. Key to affirmations include embrace the new week with energy, and be capable of achieving your goals that you have for the day, for the week. So start it off fresh. Let's start with a new week and fresh beginning affirmations. Welcome this Monday as a fresh start, a new chance to grow and move boldly towards your goals. I'm excited to start this week with a fresh perspective. I embrace new beginnings and opportunities. I am grateful for a new day and a fresh start. I let go of last week's stress and embrace the potential of this week. I start this week with energy and enthusiasm. I am committed to making this week productive and successful. I manage my time efficiently and stay organized. I stay focused on what truly matters. Every step I take brings me closer to my goals. Use confidence and empowerment affirmations. Like this: I am capable of achieving my goals and dreams. I am resilient, brave, and strong when I'm facing the day. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. Abundance and positivity affirmations. I radiate positivity and attract opportunities. I am deserving of love, success, and happiness. I attract success naturally. I am worthy of all the good this week will bring. I trust my ability to believe in my potential. And finally, I possess the strength and wisdom needed for a great week. Have
Amen.
a good week, y'all.
Yes. Those are some great affirmations, and they're the affirmations that we need because God knows, my goodness, we've got a lot going on. There's a lot going on nowadays, and positive affirmations allows us to know that, even though things may be negative out everywhere around the world, that doesn't mean that it has to be negative within our lives. Our own personal journeys don't have to be affected by this mess that's happening right now. So stay steadfast in your beliefs and your dreams of what it is that you want to do when you do that. And don't let anyone tell you differently. Thank you, Miss Morningstar. As usual, your affirmations are a blessing to us all. So let's go ahead and get into this weather. As you can tell, I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice, but when the weather changes, of course, allergies decide to change with us. So right now, Holly Springs, today you have a high of 82, a low of 65. Feels like 82 during the day, 68 at night with a 35% chance of rain. Winds are out of the south-southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. You have morning showers, and in the afternoons, it's going to be partly cloudy. So you'll need your umbrella in the morning. Humidity will be moderate during the day and high in the evening and at night. So if you have to take your allergy medication, make sure you take that. Memphis, Tennessee, your weather is pretty similar. High today of 84, low of 69, feels like 84 during the day, 72 at night, with a 24% chance of rain. Winds are out of the south-southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. It's going to be a mostly cloudy day and partly cloudy evening. Humidity is moderate during the day and high in the evening. So you get out there, enjoy. This is still good weather to take a walk in there. Just make sure you take your allergy medication if you need to take that. Hot Houston, H-Town, got similar weather. High today of 83, low of 71. Feels like 87 during the day, 72 at night, with a 24% chance of rain. Winds are out of the south-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. It's going to be a mostly cloudy day, morning. Rain chances are pretty high, closer to downtown Houston, and partly cloudy evening. Humidity will be high during the day, very high at night. So the humidity is what's going to grab us up and put us in a chokehold. So be prepared for that. And that is your weather in Memphis, Tennessee, Holly Springs, Mississippi, and Houston, Texas. Get out there today and enjoy yourselves. So let's go ahead and flip on over to this news that you can use. My goodness. I don't know if everybody's had a chance to have their coffee and read the headlines, but I hear the man with the black hands and the leprosy on his neck and them swollen ankles and that diaper, Donald Trump with a K. Um, he wants to block the Strait of Hormuz now. So the ceasefires didn't work. Sending JD Vance over to didn't work. There's no ceasefire. So now he wants to come and colonize.
But Kitty, my question is, how is that going to help the
gas
people?
prices?
Yeah, how's that
the affordability that were issues that we're having here in America?
Yes, and all other countries. Like, how is that supposed to help anybody?
How is that going to help us pay for groceries and health care and taking care of our children?
How he plan on doing that?
How's he going to do it?
He don't run that.
He doesn't. So what is he going to do? He's going to send, Pete Keg's breath over there and have him set up shop and tell him to down some more boats?
Word on the street was a Navy ship tried to pass by the Strait of Hormuz, and Iran was like, wop, bop, blue, bop, bop, bam, boom.
I mean,
get up out of here. And
Iran said, play with your mammy. Don't play with me. I done told y'all. Y'all not coming through here.
I said you can't come.
No means no. No is a complete sentence.
What's so hard about that? I mean,
so what y'all gonna do? Y'all just gonna
I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
And you know what? That's the problem. That's the problem there, sis. That is the problem right there. They think that they can just take it because they've been colonizing and taking things all their lives. It's gonna be my way. I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna do it.
Go on and do it.
I'm just gonna go on and do it. And Iran said, "Come on, Cletus." Come on, Cletus.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Get up.
And I pray, oh my goodness. Now, on a serious note, I am praying that not one soldier was injured or lost their lives to this mess.
Yeah, not in that particular case.
Not in this mess.
It was warning shots. It was warning shots. Like, didn't we tell y'all already?
Stop playing with me, is what I'm hearing. Iran is like that mama that stands at the edge of the driveway in her house slippers and her muumuu with her bonnet on, and she got a belt in her hand, and she calling names because the street lights are on.
It's dusk. Okay, I told you to be home before dusk.
Before the street lights came on, and every child that's walking up now with their head down, before you even make it to the house, you getting at least one across the backside. Yes, get in the house.
Now go get in that tub. What I tell you?
Didn't I tell you don't come up here with this? I told you don't come over here. Don't come over here with this. Next thing you know, Iran gonna go make America go pick a switch. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah. America, you finna have to go pick a switch. Stop playing with them people. You went over there and you bothered them folks. They weren't bothering us. If they decide to have any type of weapons, that's their business. Who is America to tell any other country what they can have? You can't make people do anything. No means no. You don't own the world, Frumpy. You don't even have control of your bowels, much less the Strait of Hormuz. Please leave them people alone. Did you see the latest Lego video?
I was catching that. I gotta finish it out. I caught it.
It's on Zeus's page. It's on Zeus's page. Man,
what's the one calling him an orange pig? Is that the one?
It's the one that's calling him a liar.
Okay, and talking about how he oppressed, how their kind has suppressed so many people. Had a nice little Lego of a colored person being haunted and traumatized by the popo. How they have been bullied, basically been bullied.
I mean, at this point, I would suggest that America go sit down. Go sit down. They wanted a ceasefire. You can't go and jump on somebody and then expect them not to just to say, okay, you jumped on me. I'm okay. We good. You didn't apologize or none of that, but you did jump on me. And not only did you jump on me, you tore up some of my stuff and you unalived 165 children. Let's not forget that. Innocent children.
How quick they forget.
And then they just expect, the other countries just to be like, okay with it. Like, just, casualties
of war. Yeah. Like, these were somebody's babies.
Hey, Vera. Yes.
There's no forgiving somebody's babies.
Not only that, but the man unalived his father, his mother, his sister, his wife, and his child. So what do you expect that? Let me tell you, like my grandmother my parents used to tell me, leave people alone. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
Mind your own business.
Simple as that. I mean,
can you imagine how life would be if people minded their own business?
If you was just left alone, it would be so much better. Just leave people alone.
Just leave them alone. But no, you struck a nerve, and then people said we're not backing down. Not only that, there's trouble in your country. So you're over there messing with Iran and wanting to get trillions of dollars to go fight an unnecessary, unprovoked war for your homeboy BB, we can't afford groceries in our country. How is that working? Have you seen your gas bill lately? The light bill? My gas bill, I've never paid this much for gas.
And if we in Houston, so
And
how
we're in
much gas
Houston.
we using?
I don't know. I don't know. At this point in my life, I just go to work and I try and figure it out and know that one day this too shall pass, when he is that final blink and all of these criminals are put under the jail. Not in jail, under the jail. We need, look, when people act like this, there needs to be repercussions and not a smack on the hand. People need to go to prison for the things that they do.
Mm-hmm.
And destroying this country is number one. Everyone that's complicit needs to go to jail. And then I guess I'm following the race in California. I'm not in California, but the governor's race, it's heating up, I suppose, in the Democratic field. You know, their primaries coming up, and Eric Swalwell. Yeah, Swalwell. He's up on allegations of SA.
Yeah.
And they're talking about expelling him, which, hey, I don't have a problem with that. I just want them to do the same to the Republicans.
I don't either. I still believe in the model proof, innocent until proven guilty. Let them go through the process. But in the meantime, you got these allegations against you. It's not good for you to keep running for governor and you got all these allegations against you. Fight your battle. Get your personal stuff together. If you know you're innocent, then you'll run again later. But go ahead and take care of this because
it's a bad look.
It's a really bad look. So I don't have a problem with, step down, do what you got to do.
Yeah, step down. It's bad enough we have a president with 30, how many? I done lost track. He's got on paper
and all kind of nasty
and all kinds of things,
files, nastiness. That's the thing that cracked me up with them and say, "Oh, he's clear of the files." No, he's not.
No, he hasn't.
He's not been cleared of the files. His name is actually in the files over, 1 million times. And then he actually has some court cases, allegations of him being nasty with a 13-year-old child. So
a child.
So he's nowhere near out of the Epstein files. He is the file, actually.
He is the files. We need to stop calling it the Epstein files.
It's the T file.
And call it the trunk files, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Melba. But
hey, Mel.
Yeah, it's quite a mess. All I know is they did want Kamala to run as governor in California. Now, how that's gonna work? We need Kamala as the president. No.
Well, over the weekend, we found out that she said that they asked her the question. So, VP Harris, what you doing in 2028? Are you think you're going to run? She said, I'll keep you posted. I might.
I
love that, though. I love that.
I don't know yet.
I ain't about to give up game yet. I might.
I might. And I'll let you know.
So like a sister would do. We're not about to no, it's too early. I ain't about to tell you nothing.
Not only that, I done already tried it with y'all.
First I gotta think about this, okay? Because do y'all deserve it?
Do y'all even deserve me? Can y'all even afford me? Because at this point, y'all let this man with them black hands come in and everything he touched has turned to dust.
They understand all the work that
it's going to take at least 30, I predict maybe 30 years to fix all the mess that he's made.
I mean, I heard the other day, Canada said they through with us.
We have no allies.
Canada said it. We through with them. No more money, we're done.
I just wish other countries would understand it's not us. It's them, and we feel the same way about them.
By default, you know how they say we guilty by association. I mean, we won't even associate with these bums. We prisoners.
Yes. We are actually captures in this mess. Please release Walter, release my people.
Come save us.
Okay?
But I say we
I've
prisoners
been
in this
I've
stuff.
been
We
waiting on
trapped.
Iran at the gate.
Honey,
I've been waiting
I
for
leave the door
Iran.
unlocked.
I've been waiting on them to bust a move. I've been
The door
talking about it.
is unlocked.
It is. And if you need the code, it's 0000.
Go on
Okay?
in. Go on in. Welcome yourself in. Get you some coffee while you're here.
Okay? Come on in. Handle your business, please.
And thank you.
And thank you. And while you at it, please, let's be clear. Get all of them. Don't leave no stone unturned.
Every last one of them back with you. Please.
Please. Thank you. Thank you. But let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back with a couple more things that's happening in the news. But I want you guys to, although me and Miss Morningstar go back and forth talking about this crazy administration, just realize we're gonna be all right. We know how to handle business. We've been handling business all our lives. We haven't had a choice. So don't let the crazy get you down. Just know that it's happening and keep it moving. Yeah. Let's take a break. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs, the community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing. It's a movement. Our comfortable confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
What's up, everybody? Scott Cologne, District Attorney and candidate for the United States Senate for the great state of Mississippi. I had a great time talking about my campaign with the crew at the Community Connection morning radio show. I'm running because Mississippi matters. Our families are paying more for less, and our rural hospitals are under serious threat. I spent my career fighting for my community, and I'll bring that same fight to Washington. Folks in the Holly Springs area and the worldwide should check out our convo and visit cologneforsenate.com because Mississippi matters.
This is Transformation Training Academy.
Keeps us.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign.
Uh-oh.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the community.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that...
We're having a little technical issues, y'all.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hands.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to, and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. Thank you for tuning in this morning. I know that sometimes we run into technical difficulties with our commercials, so thank you for bearing with us. Miss Morningstar, I wanted to talk about Trumpy one more time, but I also wanted to send out my condolences to the family. You heard about that, to the families of those affected at that Chick-fil-A. You know, the mass shootings, enough, you know, enough. It's just,
Why they targeting Chick-fil-A though? I didn't read the story, but
well, what had happened, from what I'm hearing is the employees were in the midst of some gang violence. Actually, it wasn't like an targeted event. It was more, it was a busy Chick-fil-A and two gang rival, some people saw each other up there, and things happened. I just know that whatever the case may be, it's never a good look to send your child or your spouse out to work and then they don't return home.
yeah, that's awful.
It is. So I
So
wanted
scary.
to say something about that. Yes, it is scary because we all have children, and we've all, when I think about Chick-fil-A, I think about the one up the street from me. It's all young adults,
It's young people.
young
Yeah.
people. And it's not okay. And I pray for those who are, I think it was one person who was unalive. So whoever that was, that family is going through it. And I wanted to send my prayers to them for that. That made the news down here. And it wasn't even here. I think it's in Cincinnati. So yeah, it's pretty not what you expect to hear on a Sunday. But it happened. They're closed on Sundays, but I believe it happened over the weekend. So
Yeah.
is there anything that you wanted to bring up before we bring in Coach
So I think
Nikki?
the only thing we didn't, well, of course, it's a lot we didn't cover, but two of the things we talked about already. But Viktor Orban concedes defeat as opposition wins in the Hungary election.
Hungarian.
Yeah, Hungarian election. So here's my thing with it.
I love it.
As somebody else won, but I don't trust them. The couch man
JD,
just there. Couch Humper was just there. And this man has been a dictator for 16 consecutive years.
Consecutive means one after the other.
How does that happen in a democracy? How does it happen? And then all of a sudden, after this, he concedes, he loses. I mean, to me, it just seems like something is behind the scenes. I don't know if it was just a way to try to trick the people and say, see, they're a democracy. The people spoke, What's really happening? I don't trust them. You can't trust people like that.
Yeah. It's I never trust them. They've never given you anything to trust. And I agree with you, DC. Stolen elections, yes, Melbo. Something smells. Yeah, it smells like it smells fishy, like Trump's diaper. It's smelling a little Trumpish. Yeah, but I'm glad that old boy did concede because maybe.
Could you imagine him though conceding? I mean, he's a dictator. They don't concede. It's just odd to me. He did, but it's odd to me. I'm like, what's the payoff? What was the money?
Maybe they see the writing on the wall, but I know that's far-fetched because there's always some kind of payoff. They always have some kind of scheme up their hands. It's always something. It's always something. So I don't put anything past these people. Them people are wicked.
Crazy. But that was it. I
read about him. I was happy to see it. I'm glad that JD Vance went over there and the people over there said, "Sir, we don't like you.
What is this?
Hide your couches. Hide them. Okay? We don't even want you to come over here. We don't like your president, much less you try and come over here."
No, JD Vance look like somebody you just stick your foot out and trip him. Or put a sign on his back and say, "Kick me."
I don't condone violence.
I'm just saying, he just remind me of
if it happens, I'm
that
not
type of kid that you just put the tape on the back of his shirt and everybody kicking him in the butt. He don't know why, or or you trip him in the hallway, he just fall.
He went over there and he's like DC said, he got embarrassed, came back empty-handed. He thought he had a friend. You thought you had a friend, huh? You thought those people over there,
right? DC or the super. He remind me of. I told y'all that movie.
Which one?
Night School with Kevin Hart. He remind me of the principal who be trying to.
Yes, he does.
Who be trying to code switch and act hard like he talk ABA. He be trying.
He does,
don't he? Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, JD Vance really doesn't know who he is because he went from a hillbilly. Then he said he's all over the place. Couches, hillbilly, plagiarizing books. I don't know.
Because he's just corny like that.
Just a cornball.
It's making me laugh tears for real because I really can see him doing that because he tried to talk tough and ain't nobody scared.
Nobody's scared.
Not one person scared. Not even the kids. Nobody.
No. We can bring Coach Nikki up, but I saw a video of Pete Kegsbreath and his kids, and they were he was talking and the kids were looking at him. Let me see if I can find
they probably smelled liquor.
The kids was looking at him like, huh? What? His own cheering, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can find this.
Probably like, "Daddy drunk again."
He drunk again. And them kids was looking at him like,
"Mama,
what are you talking about? My dad's drunk again." Them kids, they looked at, and they were just looking. They were just, there it is. There it is. I got the picture, y'all. Let me show it. Let me show it because I was cracking it. And it fits perfectly because don't nobody understand nothing that you saying, sir. Look at them kids' faces, y'all.
The one kid, he tried hard not to laugh, or he's holding his breath because you drunk.
You drunk, Dad. You're embarrassing me. Don't embarrass me.
Embarrassing.
Look, them kids was like, no. And then he was talking, and everybody was just standing there looking, and all I could do was look at the children because kids will tell you.
Kids don't lie.
Kids, the headline says white supremacist Christian nationalist Pete Kegsbreath has a meltdown in front of his kids, and he was talking all fast, spit coming out his mouth, and the kids was looking like, oh God, Mom, I told you I didn't want to go with him. Had to wear this old ugly suit. Now I'm out here. Oh, anyway, yeah. Pete Kegsbreath and his children. Them po kids, I know they like, why?
I gotta claim them.
Why? Anywho, hey Nikki. Hey,
I really hate coming up after a Kiki like that between y'all. It's so hard to follow. Good morning. I'm crying too. I've been crying since Morning Stars mentioned night school.
Oh my, you know it though, Nikki. Yes, well you can't unsee it now.
You can't unsee it.
As soon as you said that he looks like somebody that you would just stick your foot out and trip, I was like, He looked like that type. Oh, let me get set up on TikTok. Good morning, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah, I got you. I'm muted you over there, so I won't get feedback.
Gosh, let me go.
But it's good to see you, Coach Nikki. How you feeling, baby?
Too. Much better. Much better. I'll tell everybody what I did. So like summertime, y'all know Coach Nikki. Y'all don't get to see me over the radio, but I have a lot of piercings and tattoos. And when it starts to get warm, I like to put all my jewelry back in its places. And over the weekend, I went to go put my mouth jewelry back in, and it only went like halfway. So if I'm talking a little funny, it's because my tongue is swollen.
Oh no!
It wasn't redone. It was tapered, and you can get your piercings tapered, like tapered piercings that close up just a little bit, but they're still open. You can get somebody to taper it. So that's what I did over the weekend. It was fun.
I'm gonna let y'all youngsters.
Listen,
the most I got.
I'm not too old for nothing until I'm up off of here. So that's it. That's how I'm looking at it.
You're a free spirit. I love it.
Very much.
I understand, and I love it. I love that for you. I think that it's really cute, but I have never had enough nerve to get my tongue pierced. But my nose, yes.
Now I had my eyebrow at one point, but I think my mama cursed me because she said, "Why you do that? You gonna get a keloid." And then the next day it started getting a little keloid.
That definitely was the mama juju that was put on you for sure.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
That probably hurt.
Preezy says it probably hurts. I think it does. I mean, it's your tongue, so yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't redone. So again, it was already open. So they just put something that guides it through there, so it helps you. But I have two of them, but I only got one. And you made it, UB. Thank you.
You got two tongue piercings.
I have two.
All right. You got that, baby. I have nothing to say, but that's kudos to you, honey.
I've been letting everybody know as I go live because I'm like, oh, my tongue's a little heavy. Like they probably think I'm drunk. I was like, let me let y'all know it's just heavy.
You sound regular.
Okay, great. It doesn't feel regular, so I feel like I gotta say something. Look at Melbo. Y'all get out of this chat for real.
For real.
But
so today's topic is you don't have to have it all figured out to start showing up. And I agree with that 1,000%. My thought process is you got to crawl before you walk. But let's go ahead and get into today's topic, Coach Nikki. We've missed you.
I miss y'all too. I always
miss
y'all anytime I'm away. But shout out to Coach Ulysses. He just jumped in here, and I'm actually going to talk about him a little bit because Coach Ulysses Bautista, shout out to him in the chat, is one of my students from the Transformation Training Academy. And I want to talk about him because we're often in these mindsets of where we feel like we have to be ready before we start something, but nothing is truly going to prepare you for something until you actually start it, especially if it's something you've never done before. And because we're still early in the beginning of the year, we're only in month 4, y'all, although it feels like 2026 is flying by. We're still in the beginning of the year, and the theme of this year was setting new standards for ourselves. How you doing, Vera? Setting new standards for ourselves versus setting resolutions and creating new boundaries and things like that. Oftentimes, boundaries we're reinforcing that we've already put into play, but we done let everybody across the lines with us. So when you set a standard, it's a lot more firm than setting an actual boundary. So because it's still early in the year, I do want to encourage people to try starting something that you've always wanted to start and had in the back of your mind saying that you're going to wait to be ready. Like now, when I say Coach Ulysses, this man was looking for a button. He has a ready button somewhere that he keeps on his desk, somewhere that he pushes to let him know that he's ready for something. And I really want to speak to his greatness just because he started this. And every week he talked about this ready button. He said, I still can't find it nowhere. And I'm like, because you don't need it. Because you don't need it. Like there was testimony behind what I was saying. You don't need this button to let you know that you're ready. You're already ready. Before we even finished out the 8-week course, this man has already created his new website. He's already got that up and running, and he wrote a book that's available on Amazon right now called Pockets Full of Motivation.
Yeah.
This is Bautista in the chat. Right there.
Congratulations. That is awesome.
And he still ain't found that button. Class been over with.
You didn't need that button. That
button was not needed.
No, you ain't need the button, and the button didn't need you. You were already great.
So
I'm really proud of you. Yes, yes,
yes, same, Ulysses. Thank you so much for being in here. You popped in right on time. I'm glad you caught that. But this is everybody. Everybody feels like, oh, as soon as I get this, I'm gonna do that. What if you never get this? So now that one step is going to keep you away from doing something you've always wanted to do. But we're all in that mindset. And then think about how many times you've started something that you've always wanted to start and finally get into it and say, dang, I wish I'd have did this 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I wish I started this 5 years ago. Everybody falls into that same trap. So I just want to encourage and empower anybody that if it's on your mind, if it's something that you're thinking about it, we call it circulating thoughts. If it's something that you're constantly thinking about that you want to put your might into, especially at this time right now with what we have going on in the country. Side note, I was watching a young lady, she's in Ukraine, and she's showing us how her life is right now, and like all the buildings outside of her, are getting, pew-pewed and things like that. And so she just shares her life with us. So with all the things that we have going on, why not? Now is the best time for you to find something, not necessarily create a habit, but if that's what you want to do, a lot of these things that we do, that we put our minds to, can generate us a lot of money. So, it could work out for you in many ways, to where if you hate your 9 to 5, pour yourself into something that you're actually truly passionate about and see what happens after that.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's easy to continue to make up excuses on why. And to me, when we're waiting for that ready button, I'm going to use UB's example, that ready button, or we're waiting on that perfect time. It'll never come. There's never a perfect time. It's called stepping out on faith, and stepping out. If I felt like, oh, I'm scared, I'm going to be a failure, we wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
If you felt like that, Nikki, you wouldn't be here. You too, all of us. You take a look at your life right now. But it's easier said than done. Is sometimes people need to find the steps in order to make that move. Some people are feeling like, oh, I don't know exactly what I should do, or if it's going to be successful. And success isn't measured by the amount of money.
That's right.
Yes, money is great because it helps to pay bills, but success is how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to those who are starting at point one? They're at the first step. What do you say to those, Nikki, they've got it in their mind, but they just don't have that push yet?
And see, that's another thing, like motivation, that's emotionally driven. Like a lot of us don't feel like doing things, but we know that we have to get it done. So we got to do it, like the laundry, cooking dinner for your family. You know that people are relying on you. I think most of us, what we need to do is start changing our mindsets behind the things that we actually want to do. But so people that are starting out, I would definitely say, don't pay attention to everybody else. Like you said, how do you measure success? Success is not based off of other people's benchmarks. But we are in a comparative society where we're looking around on the internet and we got all these outside influences. So I would say, don't compare to anybody. Make sure that it's something that you absolutely love doing, and just start. Use ChatGPT, use the internet, use the resources that are around you. Research is available for all of us, but I would say start somewhere. Even if you have to have ChatGPT create a list for you, a checkoff list of, this is what I want to do. How do I get started? What's the first step? And go from there. But all second guess ourselves in some circumstances. And that's what happens is, when we think about doing something that we really want to do, oftentimes that fear settles in and it tells you, but what if you fail? But what if nobody likes it? But what if this? But what if somebody does? What if you're successful in it? And whatever success looks like for you, not everybody else. So definitely compare to no one. As long as your heart is in it and you're truly passionate about it, you can't fail. Because guess what? Even if it's not as successful as you decided in your mind, at least you started something that you were afraid to do for a long time.
Right. I could definitely agree with that. And I can definitely it's relatable, because we overthink things all the time. We constantly overthink things. And most of the time, it's really us that stops our own success. We are our worst enemy. We are our own failures, because we second guess, we stop, that might not be a good time, and I'll wait till the summer, I'll wait till the fall, it might be some better things going on in the fall, my money will be up, but something is going to happen in between where your money may not be up. I mean, that's why, this is a good coaching session, because it's take your chances, go for it, show up for yourself. I mean, I agree 100% because I've been there.
Absolutely. All of us have, there's no blueprint. And you said something, Nikki. God bless you. Nikki's over here having a sneeze attack, but God bless you. Thank goodness she's going on mute. Anyway, Nikki had said something like use Chat GPT, and I'm gonna give you a couple pointers that I use. I use Chat GPT and I use other AI sources as well, but I don't just, hey, how do I start? I even check in on my business, like what's best practices right now, based on the economy, right now, based on what's going on with stocks and what's going on within the nation. What's a good marketable X, Y, and Z to bring to production? What's a good plan for our directory? I use that and I look at that, and that's what helps to guide me, because AI is a double-edged sword. You can use it and it will actually help you and guide you, because no one has all the answers, but they're taking all these sources and they're seeing what works, and they're going to give you best case scenario. So use AI. There's all types of tools. There's a tool out there that will actually create your app with your website, and it's something that I've been working on. I'm just waiting on something for our directory. I'm waiting to piece one more piece to the puzzle. However, there's so many avenues to get your message and you out there. You just have to take the time to do the research. We are a microwave society, and I think that is what hinders us most. Everyone wants everything immediately, right now. ABC, it's supposed to happen, and life doesn't happen like that. Businesses don't happen like that. There's not even Amazon. He had to invest millions of dollars to get him to where he's at today.
Kitty, would you say it's safe to say that, and that's a great tool like AI, because you helped me, gave me the knowledge in knowing that you can literally use this to help with your
everything.
And a lot of people don't know that.
A lot of people here.
I was one of those people that was like, okay, I can use AI, but not knowing how to ask the question, or thinking you can only play it like it's Google, when really it's way more sophisticated. I mean, you can really ask, like how I'm speaking now, you can say, hey, help me develop something for our plugs and put it in black and white and give me some crowns and put some lips on it, or do something funky and make it look good and design it.
That's just
and
pictures.
Yes, and it will.
You can even use it as a tool. If say you need financing, you need funding, you can use it as a tool. Help me to create a budget so that I can go to the bank in 2 years and I can get an open line of credit for, I don't know, $1 million. It'll give you the tool to do that. It'll tell you what you need to do, how you need to pay your bills. It'll tell you. You just have to know how to work AI. And I encourage everyone, if you have questions about it, do your research.
Yeah.
There are courses that can teach you AI, and some of them are free. Let's take a quick commercial break. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Hello everybody, my name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6th, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now, I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit marakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DJ Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugsllc.com. Also, check out MorningstarBoutiqueByTam.com, where your light owns your style.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. We're back today speaking with Coach Nikki, and our subject is you don't have to have it all figured out just to get started. Start showing up. Start showing up today. Yeah. Go ahead, Coach Nikki. I'll let you have the floor, honey.
Yeah, I think we left off talking about AI, and I wanted to add in there for people who are, I guess, new to using ChatGPT. Sorry, I had a whole sneeze attack a little while ago, and now I'm feeling like starting to feel congested. But we were talking about AI, and I want to encourage people who are either new to using ChatGPT or you don't use it as often, make it your friend. Start talking to it every single day, because the more you use it, the better your results are. Your results are more specific to you as an individual. You really can text ChatGPT and say, "Hey, boo," and it's going to respond to you the same way, but you have to use it over and over again. Make a habit of saying something or request it to do something for you every single day. And just talk to it. I know several people actually that use ChatGPT like a diary almost. And that section of their phone is off limits. But you can do that, because that's how it will get you to, the results that you want. I was actually watching a new show. I'm not going to promote the show because they ain't paying me a thing. But I saw how one of the people were using ChatGPT, and he was talking to it like it was a friend of his. So you want to do it like that. P said, I talk trash to it too. Yeah, because sometimes it doesn't sometimes when I'm making flyers, and I was making something for Our Plugs one time, and it really wasn't hitting it for me. And I was like, okay, Chad, I don't know what's going on, but you really missing the mark with me. And it was like, my bad, boo. I was like, okay.
We'll talk back to you.
Yeah, but we got it together. But I do encourage anybody that wants to use it, don't let the first time you use it be something that you really, really need. Start making a habit of using it today. But on the note of starting before you feel like you're ready, a lot of us are looking for motivation. Sometimes you actually have to be the motivation. You have to push yourself to do what it is that you want to get done, because there is no such thing as ready. Like, there's nothing that's going to come tell you that you're ready. You actually have to start somewhere. Everybody has a starting point somewhere. Like Kitty was saying early on, even when we don't feel like doing things, we have to do them. You're not ready to get out the bed every morning, but you know that you got to get out the bed and go to work to pay them bills, right? You have to do it. So we have to give ourselves that same discipline. And I think Ulysses mentioned something earlier. There's a difference between motivation and discipline. Motivation is the feeling, the sensation that you're waiting to get. Meanwhile, discipline is going to make you do it even when you're not even ready to do it. You're just going to do it. You've set this new standard for yourself, and you've made this contract to yourself that I'm no longer going to put myself on the back burner. I'm no longer going to save myself for later. All of us will jump for the people that we love immediately. It takes no time, but yet we'll sit for ideas that we have for ourselves for months. I tell people all the time, I say, you're probably sitting on $1 billion idea. It's probably a lot of us in here that are, but we're so afraid and we're waiting for something to tell us that we're ready, or something to tap us and say, get up and go do that. No one's going to do that. We're not in grade school anymore. There's nobody giving you a golden sticker for doing a good job. You got to be that push for you. So there's no time like the present. Again, we are still in the very beginning stages of 2026, flying by, if you will, or not. It's still very early, and it's still a starting point. Anybody wants to start something. So that is my message for you. You got me caught. I'm in these chats on YouTube.
One thing that I did notice when you start a business, I think it's a lot of fear associated with starting, not even just a business. Maybe you want to go back and get your master's. Maybe, you want to I don't know, build a she shed in your backyard. Whatever it is that you want to do, I think we are all faced with a little bit of fear.
Yeah.
But then you have to say to yourself, if not me, then who? Who's going to do it for you?
Absolutely.
That's one thing that I've always said, even when I was an instructor and I was teaching classes. No one's going to get up and come exercise for you. No one's going to, come and build this great platform for you. It takes hard work, and we are the right people to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Think about what we do all day. I think we are the perfect people to make it happen, and that's why we do.
That's right. I agree. I totally agree. And like you said, Kitty, like it being rooted in fear, procrastination works the same way. And because I do understand how anxiety works and how it can cripple somebody from starting somewhere where they need to start, I just want to say that the information is always available. We all have access to a search engine, some type of search engine. The information is always available whenever you're ready to start. But I need us to be real with ourselves and think about, okay, 5 years from now, your future self looking at you, telling you to start something right now, and you're procrastinating, you're holding yourself hostage. You're holding yourself back from what could be a multi-million-dollar dream. There's a lot of people that say, if you would have told me last week that I'd be in this position I'm in right now, I wouldn't have believed you. Those statements are real because people actually put action behind the thoughts and the ideas that they have. And again,
right.
I understand anxiety. I understand the pressures that anxiety can put on you. Anxiety will have you laid out somewhere. I get it. And so that puts a lot of fear in our heart from not starting. So I totally understand that. So I'm being gentle when I say that, but just know that the information for whatever it is, trust and believe you're not the first person to start something. Just like Kitty says, it doesn't have to be a business. It could be anything. If you're thinking about picking up a crochet course or even starting to go live on social media, you have to start somewhere. Even TikTok allows you to pace yourself with this. You got to go live 3 times on 3 consecutive days. That's giving you the warm up to get used to and get comfortable with going live. So just start somewhere. Stop putting yourself on the back burner. Hey, Meek, stop saving yourself for later. I done said time and time again, there ain't no foil big enough to wrap your big behind up in. So stop saving yourself for later. Okay. You are not leftovers. So start now.
Yeah. I don't want to be a leftover.
Me either. I want to be fresh off the stove.
Yes. Fresh off the stove, baby. You hear me? It's easier said than done for a lot of people, but I hope we're giving folks encouraging words to let them know that it's okay. And you can do this. Trust me, you can.
I think too, people have to understand, even when you do start something and say you don't make it, you fail. You pick back up and you try again. Aaliyah, okay.
Messy action is better than no action.
Yeah.
Messy action is better than no action. At least you get to say you started.
Think about the millionaires that's out here. How many times did they fail before that one opportunity?
Yeah.
because they kept trying to sell that or give that slogan or whatever, pitch that deal to whomever they had to pitch that deal to. And it was one person that took up that deal. So we have to, it's like, it's repetitive. Life is repetitive. You have to continue to repeat everything until you finally get that yes.
Yeah. I was actually reading a book, and I just finished it right before the show. And in that book, it follows a young man's journey who had to go into foster care because his parents weren't able to take care of him. And he was raised by his grandmother, but she was having surgery, and he had to go to a transitional home. And he stayed there from like 16 until the book catches him at like 25.
Wow.
And along the way, things were really dark. The book it's a really good book. And it was really dark along the way. But then it was just one incident that turned his entire life around. You know, I always say that when I think about people who are on the verge of ending their lives, let's just be candid. You have no idea what tomorrow may bring. No one does. And all you need is to wake up and keep pushing forward. The one incident can flip your life for the better. And one incident can flip your life for the worse. And staying still is, in my opinion, the worst thing that you can do. Idle minds, the devil's workshop, is what I heard.
That's true.
You know, so I hope this is encouraging someone who has that idea in the back of your mind, and you just don't know if it'll work, and you're scared to step out, and but what if I fail? But what if you don't? What if you fly?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead, Coach.
Do not psych yourselves out, okay? Because that's very true. You know, you will be left with the what ifs. And a lot of times I'll say on my live panels, like I'm so loose and I'm such a free thinker, and I'm out there because I don't know how much time I have here. You know what I mean? God willing, we all make it to old age, but the last thing you're going to think about is I should have never wore that. You're going to say I should have done this when I had the time to do it. And so as long as you're okay sleeping at night, knowing that you're not putting your best foot forward or actually choosing yourself, that's you doing something for you. And who knows that something that you decide to pick up is not what's going to create generational wealth for you and the rest of your family. You just you will never know until you try. So know that being ready is you actually in the act of doing what it is that you've thought about over and over and over again.
I mean, nothing beats a failure but a try.
That's right.
If you don't try, you've already failed. So I just encourage people to get out there. There's a couple other AI. If you don't want to, if you're not comfortable with ChatGPT, there's a couple other AI tools out there. They've got Copilot, they've got Gemini.
I love it.
And yes, and you can. Yeah, I love Copilot. I use that for work. Baby, me and Copilot are best friends, baby. Let me tell you.
It know me.
Can pop out a SOP and a proposal in seconds.
Sure can.
But you just tell it what you needed to, you give it its parameters, I need X, Y, and Z, and I need it. This is the end result. Tell me how to get there. And it'll give you step by step. My best friend. And those, I think that those who aren't using it at work right now, they're like, how'd you come up with this? And I've had people call me and say, how'd you come up with this? And I'm like, Copilot.
Yeah.
Use it. Our companies are paying for it. And it's taking all of your information company wide, and it's got your company's information in there. And then it's got best practices. It's going to tell you what you need to know. Let me
tell you,
corporate America, use it. Go ahead.
I just literally did evaluations, and I had to revamp our evaluations for my staff, and just the best fit the needs of what they actually do in our service. So we had to construct it to that. When I tell you Copilot hit it on the mark, I told them, like you said, you tell it exactly what you want, what they're doing, make it look, put the causes and the effects, and what, you know, whether you're going to be fully successful or exceptional within this right. It broke it down.
It breaks it down,
It
and
broke
that's a beautiful part about Copilot is it's giving you, or not just Copilot, beautiful part about AI. It's giving you the tools that you need in order to be entrepreneurs. Now, we all have this big idea that AI is taking away jobs. It absolutely is. Yes.
Yeah.
There is no doubt about it. It is taking away
Amazon.
jobs. But it's
also creating space for
it's
you to start your own
creating,
business.
there you go. It's
Yeah.
creating space for you to tap into your own gifts
Yes.
and formulate your
Use the tool.
own, using that tool, so we don't have to be a slave to corporate America or dread come Monday because you got to go work on somebody else's job versus working on your own. Trust me, you know, you just gotta step out on faith. Coach Nikki's having another fit. I'm gonna have to send my baby some sinus aids and some allergy medicine. Yes.
It's bad out here.
It is.
I mean, I know where we are. You know, mine's is, oh.
Well, you know why, and we're going to get off topic for just 1 second. It's because we have male trees all over the United States versus female trees.
Yes.
And they produce pollen versus female trees that produce fruit. Now, what kind of government wants you to have allergies versus feeding you? Oh, never mind. Let's go on and get back on topic.
That's a trivia question. It's easy though.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that though.
This one. Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back on topic.
Let's get back on topic. Where do we leave off at? You guys, we were talking about AI because anything that it is that you want to do, like Kitty said, it's not specific to entrepreneurs or business owners. Anything that you're already in right now, we are encouraging you to learn how to use it. Yes, AI is replacing a lot of jobs, replacing a lot of people because people want to work smarter and not harder. However, just like C19 birthed a lot of entrepreneurs and new business owners because we had no choice but to crack down. Keep that same mindset. We had no choice but to hustle when C19 came rolling around. A lot of people lost their jobs then. So if your mindset is still in fear of possibly being replaced wherever you are, utilize AI for what it is. Get everything that you need out of AI. AI, like Kitty said, will build you an entire standards of procedure and all those things. So if it's something that you want to do and you don't know where to start, simply start talking to your chat, whatever platform you use. Start talking to it and start asking it, okay, this is what I want to do. How do I start? What's a good starting point for me? Ask it just like that. You can talk to it like you're talking to a friend. And it will help you. It will definitely help you.
You know, we actually, I mean, let's take, for example, if you want to write a book. If you wanted to write a book and you told AI, let me write a book about hair care and best options for African-American hair or African-Americans and their hair. AI would actually generate that from all the data that they've gotten on the internet. So, I mean, you have to look at it from that standpoint. I listen to Audible because I'm too busy to actually sit down and read. I do read when I can, but I have the option to read and listen. So some of the books that I'm listening to are AI generated. There's not even an author behind this. AI wrote that. So you have to tell yourself, if an author can write a book, and now I'm giving people some real good clues right here. If you wanted to write a book and you didn't know exactly how to write it, but you wanted to put something out there, you can go to AI and generate you a book and then go over to Amazon and publish your book. It is that simple. And that is residual income. There's income right there.
Yeah.
You have to use the tools that are out there to your advantage. And that's something that I learned years ago. You know, you don't know. For instance, my father, let me take y'all to Mr. Moore, JT. This man would go and buy a new laptop just about every single year. And I would ask him, Daddy, why are you buying another laptop. You just got this one. He was like, I got to stay up on technology. My daddy was in his 70s. When he left, he was 77, but he was in his 70s, and he was still trying to feed his brain as much as he possibly could. That's how we all should be. We should never be complacent. Complacent is what got us Donald Trump with a K, an NK, trunk. Anyway, go ahead, Nikki.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, y'all. It just happened.
No, we're okay. Are we at affirmation point?
We're almost there. We're
almost there.
Yes. You got some comments on TikTok though.
Let me see. Sorry, y'all. Allergies doing something.
Do you need to step away for a second? We can handle it if you need to step away and
go blow my nose. Yes, we should have all took that PPP loan. You know what? That PPP loan had me scared.
I'm telling you, I ain't taking no PPP. I'm not messing with the government and their money. Nope. Look at all the people that are up for fraud. We don't have the right complexion for the protection of that PPP loan.
I don't even like for somebody to play with my taxes. I mean, you want me to add on? No, don't.
No,
I want to get audited. No.
Don't add nothing. Don't play with them.
Well, he doing it.
You're on mute, Miss Morningstar.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying, yeah, I ain't never played like that. Not with them people money.
Scared.
Yeah. Even though our congressmen and women did take PPP loans, Marjorie Taylor Greene and many others, they got, look, I don't look good in orange. Y'all will hardly ever catch me in anything orange unless it is around Halloween. I don't look good in orange jumpsuits. I don't like to be confined. I don't like to put my hands behind my back. I'm scared to be locked into small spaces. Me and the jail, we don't get along well.
Yeah, it ain't worth it.
It's not. But what is worth it is using your own mind.
But you know what? I actually did get I think a PPP loan, but mine was through my merchant.
Well, that's different.
They filed it for me, and guess what? It was forgiven. It was not a lot, but I qualified. But I went through my merchant at the time, and they did all the paperwork, had everything. And when it came time to prove that I used the money to buy for my store, I was able to legitimately. I was able to provide whatever receipts they needed, as far as clothes, mannequins, whatever I needed for the benefit of the store. It was people taking out loans. They ain't even have a business.
Didn't even have a business. Haven't even graduated.
Those are the ones that had me scared. Those, I was like, oh, the police about to knock on your door tonight. Like,
it's not worth it, y'all. It's not worth it.
They was getting big money. I didn't get no big money. They was getting like thousands and thousands. I was nowhere near that.
Well, Marjorie Taylor Greene got hundreds of thousands of dollars. So did Frumpy's family. Trunk. They all got hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, and theirs were forgiven. Now, it's always remarkable to me how, people will try and skate the system. I suggest everyone, let's just be on the up and up, because God, how can we ask God to bless anything and it's crooked?
Right.
That's one thing that I think about, when scammers, how can you expect somebody to bless you when your stuff is crooked? And then, on Gossip and Giggles, we're going to talk about it. We will talk about it on Gossip and Giggles. We will talk about it, the folks that are going through it because, it's gossip. And I don't know if we'll giggle because some things, it's not even funny. It's like you have your whole life ahead of you and you're out here playing ball-headed games. Anyway, Miss Coach Nikki, are you ready for your affirmations, honey?
I am. Before I start sneezing again.
Yes, I hear it now.
I hear it now. She's nasal.
Yes, now she's nasally. And y'all, please forgive Coach. Say well wishes to Coach Nikki. Please keep her in your prayers. She has been under the weather and she's been fighting back to get back to her. She's still as beautiful as all outdoors.
Oh, thank you.
But she's she's got the nasal drip now. Anywho, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Bow your eyes and close your head in my brother Darian's voice.
Okay, in the name of Darian. Y'all ready? I release the need to have everything figured out. I trust myself to take the next step, even when I can't see the whole path. I am allowed to start imperfectly. I am allowed to learn as I go. I am allowed to grow through every experience. Every time I show up, I become more confident, more clear, and more aligned. I am not behind. I am becoming. And today, I choose to show up anyway.
I love that one.
Salute.
Yes.
Yes. Love it.
Man, I received
Amen.
that, you know. That's a good one, Nikki. I am allowed. I am allowed. And you are
Right.
allowed. Coach Nikki, as always, it is always a pleasure, little sis
My
or
pleasure.
baby girl, to see you come on the show and give us your words of wisdom to start this week off. Because what happened to my 48 hours, Miss Morningstar?
You blinked and it was over.
I don't even know what I did. What did I do?
What?
I
I
did
looked
the normal.
at Sunday and I said, okay, I did A, B, oh, it's over.
It's time to go back to work.
It's time to work. It's time to work.
But I'm just gonna say I'm thankful to have a place to go so that I can pay my bills. Because that's all that's all I'm doing is paying bills.
Amen.
Because affordability. Anyway, any last words, Coach Nikki, for your listening audience and the family?
This week, I'm going to say just start. Just begin. Okay? Just begin. Remember that all week. Just begin. Just start.
Absolutely. And Miss Morningstar, can you take us home, honey?
Absolutely, guys. You guys, like she said, just start. Just go ahead and do it. Today is Monday. Be great. Go ahead. Fresh start, fresh week, new scene, new challenges, new opportunities. Get out and get it, Memphis, Tennessee, Holly Springs, Mississippi. We love you. Thank you for joining us this morning. Come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We will have our Veterans Voice, our fellas of our plugs in the building with some interesting topics, of course. So we will see you guys back tomorrow. Thank you, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All of our social platforms, YouTube. Thank you. And y'all have a great day. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.